know. Today we're actually going to start our final topic of Module 5, which is telling time. We're going to be learning and working on telling time to the hour and the half hour. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to start with our warm-up activity, our fluency, our practice, a sprint, which can be found on page 69 in your yellow number, yellow trim, your Starry Night book. So page number 69 in this book, it looks just like this. And it says, write the unknown number. Pay attention to the symbols. Pay attention to the symbols. So I'm going to go ahead and put 1 minute on the clock. We're going to do our best as always. Start at the top on the left, work our way down, come back up to the top, work our way down. Okay, that should be enough time for you to get ready, right? Now if it's not, you do know about the pause button, right? Okay, just checking. Okay, let's see. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. Alright guys, that does mean time is up, which means we stopped. And we're going to go ahead and check our work, because I know you did your best. So, come on. Alright, yes, let's go ahead and check our work. Starting at the top, working our way down. Top again, working our way down. If you get it right, give yourself a check. If you get it wrong, give yourself an X. And just make sure you make a note that this is something I need to practice later. Write the unknown number. Pay attention to the symbols. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 2, 2, 3, 3, 6, 5, 5, 1, 1, 6, 4, 4, 2, 2. Top of column 2, question number 16. 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. 3, 3. 7, 2, 5, 2, 2, 7, 3, 3. 4, 4. 7 minus 5 is equal to blank minus 4. 6. Blank minus 3 is equal to 7 minus 4. 6. Excellent job. Now, let's look right here. Right at the tippy top. Do I want to do tippy top? I do want to do tippy top. Questions 1 through 5. They all come from, so yeah, complete the sentence. Questions 1 through 5 all come from the same number bond. Good. What about numbers 11 through 15? Do they come from the same number bond? They do. Excellent. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and continue with our lesson. Work on that sprint. Don't put your practice book too far away because you will need it back shortly. But now it's time to do our, so yeah, just kind of like put it to the side, but not like up. We're going to go ahead and move into our application problem now, which is on page number 243 in our Learn book. Our Learn book, where, we normally find our application problems, and it reads, Kim drew 7 circles. Shanika drew 10 circles. How many fewer circles did Kim draw than Shanika? How many fewer circles did Kim draw than Shanika? So are we comparing them or are we putting them together? We are comparing them. Good. Use that information to help you set up your problem. But go ahead and, the video's going to ask you to answer the question. Okay, excellent work, excellent work. Let's look at how we did. Okay, so this is how I drew my situation. I drew Kim circles, and then I drew Shanika circles. And then I made note of where it can't go one for me, one for you, one for me, one for you, one for me, one for you. And I see that it's illustrated. It shows that Shanika has 3 more. But that's not the question we were asked. The question didn't say how many more does Shanika have. The question said how many fewer does Kim have. So Kim has 3 fewer circles than Shanika. 7 plus blank is equal to 10, or 10 minus 7 is equal to 3. Why can I use both of these number sentences? They come from the same number bond. Good job. They come from the same number bond. Excellent. Excellent. Good job. All right, so today I want you to just listen for a second. I want you to look. What is this shape? It's a circle. Great job. Excellent. And that little pink line that just went swoop down the middle. What did I do? I split it in half. I partitioned it. I broke it in half. Excellent. Now what did I do? Yes, my circle is now in fourths or quarters. Good. Okay, what if I keep drawing lines across it from side to side? You see how my pieces are still equal, almost like I'm cutting a pizza to share with you? Now I have 8 pieces of pizza. As long as I go from side to side, side to side, I'm going to continue making equal pieces in the circle. It's kind of starting to look like something that's in the classroom. Let's go ahead and look at this shape here. Again, it's a circle. This one has been split into even more equal pieces. Let's count off the pieces, okay? Let's start at the top, and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I've got 12 equal pieces going around this circle. It's really starting to look familiar. Let's add some arrows to point to these numbers. How about 1? Okay, so this arrow is pointing to the 1, and this longer arrow is pointing to the 12. What does this look like? What is this? You guessed it. Yes, it's a clock. I told you we were doing time. We just built a clock, and a clock is split into 12 equal pieces. Good. You have one. Like I said, don't put your fluency book away too quickly. In your fluency practice book on page number 127. This one has no hands on it, which is great because that means we can change the way it looks over and over again. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into your book. You're going to tear out this page. Just go tear out this page, and you're going to place it in your whiteboard. That way you can put the hands on and off. Hands on and off. Yes. So it's on page 127 in your practice book. You're going to tear it out and put it inside of your whiteboard so you can, draw different positions for the hands. So these are actually called the hour and the minute hand. The hour hand is the shorter hand, and the longer hand is the minute hand, okay? So whatever the hour hand is pointing to, we read that number as given. So with this hour hand we had here pointing to the 1, it is 1 something. It's 1 something. Don't know what yet, but it's 1 something. Now, the minute hand, how we work the minute hand, the way the minute hand is operating, we treat these, let me go back here. We treat these, see how these little teeny tiny marks in there? Well, instead of writing all the numbers, we say, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's count by 5s and touch each number. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. There are 60 minutes in an hour. We're back at the top. So this is 1 group of 5, 2 groups of 5, 3 groups of 5, 4 groups of 5. You see how that's how we're reading these numbers. So when it is at the top, it is on the hour, at the top of the clock, also referred to as a clock. O apostrophe clock. It's a contraction. Remember when we smushed words together? Like can't and don't and it's and let's? A clock means of the clock. It is pointing to the top of the clock, meaning we're at the top of the hour. We're at the top of the hour. So this clock here, the hour hand is pointing to the 11 and the minute hand is pointing to the top of the clock. What time is that? That reads 11 o'clock. See right here. It reads 11 o'clock. That's how you read that because it's of the clock. The top of the clock is where it is pointing to. On a digital clock, it's going to look like this. You'll write the number 11 to show the hours. You're going to write this symbol. It's called a colon, which is 2 dots, one on top of the other. And then 0, 0, 0, 0 shows... 0, 0 shows o'clock, no minutes yet. It's the top of the hour. So, analog, face clock, digital, numbers. Like my watch display right now, my watch display is digital. It shows the numbers. But I can change. Let me see if I can find an analog face for you. Hold on. I'll change my face for you guys. Let's see. Okay, so like this one right here, see, it shows the numbers going around. The time didn't change. The time didn't change, just the way in which the time was displayed. Ooh, fancy schmancy, I know. So what we're going to do together, looking at page number 165, in which book? Your Succeed book. Good, your Succeed book. Bedroom, red trim, red number. We're going to match the clocks with their word time and the digital clock. So we have analog, word, digital. So looking at this first one here, we see the shorter, thicker hour hand pointing to the 2, and we see the longer, thinner minute hand pointing to the top of the clock. It's sitting on the number 12, which is the top of the clock. So that means it is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Do you see where it says 2 o'clock here? Is that 1, 2? Let's letter these so we can keep up with it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Yeah, good. So first we'll look for, so we said this is 2 o'clock. This 2 o'clock face clock, analog clock, matches with which word clock? A, B, C, D, E, or F? F. It literally says 2 o'clock. What is the digital version? So we have the analog, we have the number. What is the digital match? G-H-I-J-K-L. So this is 2 o'clock on a digital clock. You write it as 2:00. Yes, you have to have both zeros. Each zero has meaning and value. Just like the symbol has meaning and value. I'm telling y'all, these symbols, some things are made of entirely symbols. Alright, now, can you tell me what time it is on this clock? It is 7 o'clock. Excellent. What does 7 o'clock match with? A, B, C, D, or E? Which one says 7 o'clock? B says 7 o'clock. And which digital clock matches that? L. Excellent. You see how I did that? This is all green and that's all purple. I bet you can guess that the next one's going to be a different color. The next one's going to be a different color. Good. All right. This one says 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. So that matches here 11 o'clock. We said o'clock means top of, I don't like the way it looks. Hold on. It literally means top of the clock. So that's a lot to write. So we just say o'clock. Top of the clock. O'clock means top of the clock. It means top of the clock. So that's 11 o'clock. What does it match with? What? G. It matches with G. G says 11 of the clock. That's the number version, the digital clock version of the answer. Ask someone to see their phone, or even look at your own phone. Remember, look at your iPad. Look at your iPad. When you first go to turn it on before you unlock it, you have a digital clock on your iPad. What does this clock say? What time is it here? 4 o'clock. Excellent. Which one matches? Which word clock matches? A, D, or E? Which one matches? A, D, or E? A, correct. A reads word version 4 o'clock. We said o'clock means top of the clock, which is why the minute hand is pointing at the top of the clock. It is the top of the clock. It is the top of the hour. No minutes have passed. The hour just started. It just started. Yeah. All right, this one. Oh, sorry. We're looking for now the digital, and that is K, 4 o'clock. Here we have 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Which one of these is 10 o'clock? H or J? H or J? H is 10 o'clock. Good job. Good job. Which means our last one is, it is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Great work. Great work. Introducing time to the top of the hour. Now let me go ahead and show you what it is you will be doing independently today. Because remember, o'clock means top of the clock. It is the top of the clock. That's where the minute hand goes. It is the top of the hour. Top of the hour. All right, so your problem set lives on page 245 as the front, which means 245, 246. Your goal of this module is still to complete your problem set. Blue number means blue trim, indicating your dropping things. Learn book. Good job, your learn book. And when you are done with that, return to the Nearpod so you can complete and submit your exit ticket. I need to see your work, guys. I need to see your work. I did split this up between a few. No, today I believe I put it as I think I turned this into a match it. My brain says that's what's going to come after this. It's going to be a matching activity where I'll show you the clock and I will show you a time and you have to match them. It's kind of like how we did with the practice. Stop it. I said you need to wait till I'm done, right? Then you don't need to tell me you're done. You have to wait, okay? So that's how we're going to do it. Just like we did with the practice, where I show you the clock and the time. So you're going to match those up together today. But guys, that's all I have for you. And until next time, bye.